I still can't believe I get to run this company. I can't believe I get to do this work because I love it. It is so fulfilling. And I want my personal legacy to be that of someone who really helped to change the point of view about later life. It is a third act that can be a grand finale and a long one that isn't dreaded, but rather it's enjoyed, it's still fruitful, it's one where you're cared for and appreciated. So I want to shift that way of thinking. I'm Marty Stevens-Heebner, founder and CEO of Clear Home Solutions, and we are senior move managers, professional organizers, and home inventory specialists. When it comes to managing and organizing the stuff in your life, not only can we do that, but we also know how to handle all the emotions attached to those things. At Clear Home Solutions, we primarily work with seniors and their families when the older adult's home environment no longer works for them. So they may need to move, in which case we come in and we handle all the logistics, the planning, the preparation, and then the move itself. And we set up the new home so it's a reflection of the home that they were in before. But if they want to stay in their home and do what's called aging in place, we come in and we organize the home for how they live now, so everything's accessible. And then if they need modifications, for example, grab bars in the bathroom, or they need a stair lift, ramps, things like that, we can arrange to have those modifications done. I launched this company because there was something missing out there in the marketplace. The continuity of working with families through every aspect of dealing with items in their homes, whether it's organizing them, inventorying them, moving them, what have you. That's all under one roof with us. We can take it from start to finish. Our goal is really to step in and take care of all the hard work and the coordination, the logistics and such for our clients, so that what would otherwise be an overwhelming and frankly sometimes traumatizing process really feels a lot more peaceful. The deep inspiration for starting Clear Home Solutions came out of my experience helping my 90-year-old father in his last few years. And he had everything together, all his documents, everything. And he even had his mental capacity to the very end. And I realized we were luckier than probably 95% of the population at large. And yet it was so difficult to go through that. When I discovered this niche of helping people like I had been through that process, making it easier so that they could just take care of their loved one and the rest of the family and go through their own grieving process, I knew that was something I wanted to do. That could be my life's work. When we're working with adult children who've lost their parents and we have to help them move out of the family homestead and pass along to the next owner, it's really gratifying to know that they know we've handled their property with such care and that also they can now move on from what has really been a devastating loss. We pride ourselves on providing a very personalized plan for each of our clients. Every situation's different, every person is different, every family is different. So when we go in and take a look at a situation, we determine what services we think they could use, and then they can pick and choose however they want to work with us. I want people to know that they have a team of educated experts that they can rely on here. We all invest in taking the time to read up on the latest trends, to take seminars, etc. I was the first certified senior move manager in the country through the National Association of Senior Move Managers. We are also, as a company, accredited through them, which is the highest professional achievement you can attain as a senior move manager. Also, I've invested in getting certificates to become a specialist with ADHD, with hoarding. Also, we really study a lot about working with clients with dementia. We have team meetings where we share everything that's going on with our clients to find the best answers for not only our clients, but for one another in handling these situations. We really love what we do, and I think part of it is because it is such gratifying work, where you really feel like you're making a big difference in somebody's life, and that's great. My greatest hope for the people we work with is that they'll feel this big burden has been lifted from their shoulders, that they can eat regularly, sleep regularly through this process. It's going to be difficult as we go through it, but they have us to rely on. People don't have to go through this alone. Reach out for help. That's what we're all here for.